About 26,000 fans turned out on a beautiful afternoon in Winnipeg. The Stampeders owned the first half, but the Bombers registered their most electrifying win in years. The Stamps' major weapon in their first drive was quarterback Ken Johnson. This 19-yard pickup by Johnson led to a 23-yard J.T. Hay field goal, 3-0 Calgary. Facing a fierce rush, Dieter Brock and the Bombers' offense could do basically nothing for the first 30 minutes. On their first offensive possession, Brock was sacked for a 12-yard loss by Ed McElhaney on their second possession. The Bombers couldn't handle the snap, and Bernie Morrison recovered for the Stamps on the Winnipeg 13. That led to a 20-yard field goal by Hay and a 6-0 Calgary lead. In the second quarter, Brock under pressure threw a screen for Mark Braganolo. Braganolo was nowhere to be seen, but Calgary's Merv Walker was. He ran it 34 yards for a major score. Calgary 13, Winnipeg nothing. Two Stampeder singles pushed the score to 15-0. Still in the second quarter, Brock faked, then had lots of time to throw. Finally let it go for Mike Holmes in the end zone, only to have it picked off by Terry Irvin. But a penalty on the Stamps nullified the turnover, and the Bombers had a 15-yard gain when it was over. 2 plays later, Brock did handle the Calgary rush, dumping it over the middle for Mike Holmes, a 9-yard touchdown pass, and the Calgary lead was cut to 15-7. Late in the half, Ian Mofford cracked a big punt return, this all the way to the Stampeder 20-yard line, and the Bombers were in a position to almost completely erase their poor first half. However, Brock was sacked twice by Ed McElhaney for a total loss of 22 yards, and Trevor Kennard came on to attempt a 50-yard field goal, into the wind no less, but it just cleared the uprights. The score at the half was Calgary 16, Winnipeg 10. In the second half, the teams exchanged a pair of field goals. In the fourth quarter, it was 22-16 Calgary when Bruce Threadgill, who replaced Ken Johnson, scampered all the way to the Winnipeg 7, a pickup of 56 yards. And on the very next play, Threadgill hit Willie Armstead with a touchdown strike to make it 29-16 Calgary. And then the superb offensive comeback by Dieter Brock and the Bombers. This was a 22-yard gain as Brock fired over the middle for Joe Koplowski. He got to the Stampeder 32. And on 1st and 10 from the Calgary 20, Brock fired an end zone pass for Rick House, a good catch, and with the convert, the Bombers were within 6 at 29-23. With about 2 minutes to go, the Bombers assembled the winning drive. Mike Holmes was the key. He caught 8 passes on the day, most of them big ones, especially this one. He was forced out of bounds at the Calgary 5. On 3rd and 1, Brock went in for the touchdown. The convert was good. The Bombers had a 30-29 lead. First and only time they led in this game, but the Stamps could do nothing on their last possession. The lead stood up 30-29 for the Bombers.